Hello everyone, welcome to Mania, the one-stop place for all 10th graders who want to master math with confidence. If you're a student of the grade 10 CBSE, this channel is made just for you. Together, we will solve every single questions from the 10th grade test book. I will solve it step by step here and in the very simplest way as possible. And not only that, once we are done with the test book, I will get you through the most important questions like the repeated questions from the previous year question papers and all. We will all discuss all those things here and we will get ready for the exam. Okay. So if you want to make math easy, interesting and scoring, don't forget to subscribe my channel Mathomania and join me on this journey. Let's begin today's session and make math our best friend, okay? Then today we are going to the exercise 1.2. Before stepping into that one, let us make a quick revision of rational and irrational numbers. Rational numbers are what? Which can be written in the form P by Q, where P and Q are both integers and Q is not equal to 0. This is rational number. And irrational numbers are what? The numbers which cannot be written in the P by Q form. They are non-terminating, non-repeating numbers. Okay. So examples of those irrational numbers are like the root 2, pi, root 3, root 5, anything. Okay. But rational numbers are something like the 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 2 by uh, 2 by 7. Here, if you're checking the denominator, the q is what? Not equal to, the denominator is not equal to 0. Okay, so now let's go into the exercise 1.2. Prove that root 5 is irrational. So you have to show that root 5 is not an irrational, is an irrational number. So if we are getting a question like this, what you have to start is that we have to assume let this root 5 is a rational number. Once at the end, when we are unable to prove that root 5 is a rational number, we can tell that our assumption was wrong and thus we can prove that root 5 is a irrational number. Clear? So let's go into our steps. So starting, let root 5 be a what? Rational number. So if root 5 be a rational number, what we can we can write that a by b equal to root 5. Here instead of p and q, I am going to represent them as a and b. Okay, in order to avoid the confusion, I am going to use the letters a and b instead of p and q. Okay, so here I can tell that we have to find what the two integers a and b, where this b is not equal to 0 and a and b are coprimes. What do you mean by a coprime? Coprime are those numbers who have only one as the common factor. Okay, they don't have any other number other than one as a common factor. Such numbers are called the coprimes. So here a and b are what? Coprimes. A by b is equal to root 5. So I can write, in the next step what I am going to take is that I am going to move this b to this side. So a equal to what? B root 5. Okay, this one I am going to give the equation number 1. In the next step I have to square both the term. Square on squaring equation 1, what I will get? A square equal to b root 5 the whole square, that is equal to a square is equal to 5 what? B square, because root 5 into root 5 will gives me 5. Now I can write that this 5 divides some, therefore the 5 can divide a square. If I can divide a square, then 5 can divide whom also? 5 divides a. Okay. This one I'm going to give the equation number C. That means A is having 5 as a common factor. means a can divide 5. Therefore 5 is a factor of which number? A. Okay. Then they because why? Because a prime number p divides a square, then p divides a, where this a is a positive integer. Okay. Now I'm going to put that let a equal to, because a equal to 5c, where c is an integer. In the next step, what I'm going to substitute is that I have the value for equal to b root 5. From equation 1, and equation 1, a equal to what? A equal to root 5 b, that I'm going to insert in this place. That is equal to, instead of this a, what I'm going to do? I'm going to insert root 5b. Root 5b equal to 5c. Okay, then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to square them both. That is root, means 5b square is equal to 25c. Clear? 25c square means on squaring, what happens? My equation became 5b square is equal to 25c square. The next term, what now step I'm going to do is that I'm going to take this 5 and I'm going to move to this side. That is b square is equal to 25 divided by 5c square, which is equal to b square is equal to 5c square. And from here, what I can write? This 5 can divide how? 5 divides b square. If 5 divides b square, therefore the 5 divides b also. Now look here, 5 divides a. Now I got 5 divides b also. That means what? 5 is a common factor for both a and b, right? Therefore, I can write what? I can write that a and b are not coprimes. Why? A and b are having 5 other than 1. It is having 5 as a common factor. So it won't become a coprime. Okay, therefore I can write that is a and b are not coprime. Okay, therefore we assume that root 5 is a rational number. Now and we have assumed that a and b are coprimes. Since now we have proved that a and b are not coprime, so our assumption was also wrong, right? Therefore our supposition that root 5 is rational is wrong. Okay, hence what I can write? Hence root 5 is irrational. Okay, now this one is clear, right?